in my new Seville. My tribe went down in the Hall of Fame, cause I'm the one who shot Jesse James. Pound for pound, I will never break down. Big bang. No sir, I don't mess around. Oh!
The Casper Slide Part 2, featuring the Platinum Band, and this time we're gonna get funky, 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 funky. Everybody clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap your hands. All right, now we're gonna do the basic step. To the left, take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Cha-cha, real smooth. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, let's stomp. Left foot, let's stomp. Cha-cha now, y'all. Now it's time to get funky. To the right now. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. One hop this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Crisscross. Cha-cha, real smooth. Let's go to work. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. 2 hops this time. 2 hops this time. Right foot, 2 stumps. Left foot, 2 stumps. Hands on your knees, hands on your knees. Get funky with it. Oh, yeah. Come on. Cha-cha now, y'all.
I want you by my side, so that I'll never feel alone again. They've always been so kind, but now they brought you away from me. I hope they didn't get your mind. Your heart is too strong anyway. We need to fetch back the time they have stolen from us. And I want you, we can bring it on the floor. Never danced like this before. We don't talk about it, dancing on. Do the boogie all night long. Stoned in paradise. Shouldn't talk about it. I want
check this out. I got this new line dance hustle, you dig? This going out to all my MCs all across the world. We gon' call this one here the biker shuffle. Walk it to your right. Now move it on up, hey, move it on up. Now walk it to your left. Now bring it on back, hey, bring it on back. Now kick with it, hop out in, now kick with it. Step to your right, now slide with it. Turn to your left with it. Walk it to your right. Now move it on up, hey, move it on up, hey. Walk it to your left. Come on, bring it on back, hey, bring it on back. Now kick with it, hop out in, now kick with it. Step to your right, now slide with it. Turn to your left with it. Do the biker shuffle. It's the biker shuffle. Let's do that biker shuffle. Come on, do the biker shuffle. Let's get it with the biker shuffle. MCs do the biker shuffle. Follow me with the biker shuffle. Let's go with the biker shuffle. Okay, y'all, here we go again. Big Mooch had to come on again. Everybody love the swag and how I do it. Made up a hustle while the world do it. With a beat, move the beat to it. Put it on tag, MySpace, YouTube it. Since I'm an omen, you best believe that I gotta give it up for all my MCs. Walk it to your right. Come on, move it on up, hey, move it on up, hey. Walk it to your left. Come on, bring it on back, hey, bring it on back. Kick with it, hop out in, now kick with it. Step to your right, now slide with it. Turn to your left with it. Alright, y'all, what I'm about to do right now is I'm about to call out all my MC clubs, all the ones I know, all my MySpace buddies, all the ones that hold it down when I come to their city. Hey, and don't get mad at me now if I ain't say your name. I'm gonna catch y'all up on the next one. Let's go. We got them old men, them Zulus, Rolls Royce Street Hustlers too, them Deacons and them Afrodogs, that Mystic Nights to get out them hoes, that Hellraisers, Outcasts, Heavy Metals and Jokers rap. Got Six-Side Kicks, Mighty Romans, them Gentlemen, and them Trojans, Renegades, Redliners, Hellhounds, and them Ghost Riders, Street Pirates, them bad boys. Keep it going. So the Pack 69 boys. Got Riders Block, Rough Riders, DTP and Naptown Riders, Lord of Armageddon, Urban Knights, Dragon Masters and Lady Knights. We got them good fellas, new brotherhood, Lady Trendsetter, new sisterhood. Disconnected them road runners, Toros and them front runners. Got street soldiers, cafe racers, old timers and Ohio players, Wildcats and them block burners, Falcons and them #1 stunners, Top Gun, them Godsons, All Stars, mysterious ones, bad girls and them hot girls, Diamond Clubs and them cover girls. I like riding pretty, ladies in motion, bad chicks and them dirty dozen. Simple pleasure, UTR, CBR and DTR. Got some Zodiac, Pink Panthers, Brothers of the Hammer, Flying Panthers, Underwood, and that rare blood. No haters, them young bloods, QTs, them black beauties, good girls and eye candy. Gym City hustlers, Louisville legends, Lady Street soldiers, street legends, credibles, archangels. Let's go ride with me and them black angels. I got Aftermath, urban angels, flaming nights, Glass City angels, soul devils, immortal souls, Thunder old wheels and brothers of soul. Kentuckiana gunslingers, made men, Sin City Titans, 4 horsemen. I see you, one man, East Bay Dragons, in too deep, them black dragons, Lady Diamonds, Precious Gems. Who you with? Lady Jim. We got Boogie Down and them Lost Boys, Steel Horses, Bad Country Boys, Black Yankees, the Outsiders, Drifters and them Black Tigers, Juggernauts and Phantom MC, Just Us and Chrome Shell Posse, Underworld, No Love Crew, Coffee Royale and Red Crew. We got Midnight Stars, See Your Destiny, Asphalt Assassins, 0 to 60, Bad to the Bone, Street Runners, 9-1 Extreme, them Hair Hunters, Mission Impossible, Road Kings, Solid Rock with them Road Queens, Wolfpack, Cruise Road Dog, Heavy Hitters, Dodge City Road Dog, them damn girl, P-Diva, hard to please and them Steel Diva, Lady Best Friend, Lady Rider, Down the Ride, Buck Out Rider, Doom Sis and them Throttle Queens, High Rollers, Notorious Kings, Urban Excellence, Boston Divas, Certified Fire, Mayway Divas, Detroit Kings, Shadow Riders.
Ain't gonna do you wrong. just need you to get real loose. Get comfortable. Grab your loved ones. Or grab your love.
What's up?
If you're by yourself, no.
Good morning, SLP. Good morning, everybody. Let's go. Good morning. Come on, we got this beautiful day.
How we feeling? Y'all look so pretty, look so handsome, look so nice.
Everybody's all dressed. They ready for the day.
Ready for today? Got your phones ready. Parents are here. Hi, parents.
We got family members in the back. Thank you all for showing up. We appreciate you.
We're so glad that you are here. We're so thankful. It is a day about celebration. Anybody ready to celebrate? Yeah.
Come on, after the crazy year we've had, y'all got to be ready to have a good time a little bit, right? Where we at? Where we at?
Woo! Where are all our advisors? Advisors, make some noise for yourselves. Make some noise for our advisors, please.
Listen, I know the grown people are ready to have a good time because they're tired of being inside.
So welcome to our 2021 SLP year-end celebration. We are so excited to be with each and every single one of you. For most of you, the first time we have gotten together in over a year.
Missing these faces, haven't seen them in so long, and we're just glad to be in the same space.
And today we're getting together to celebrate you. So hopefully you're ready to get all the recognition, all the celebration, all the prizes that you deserve.
Because y'all earned them and you deserve each and every one of them. You guys done a great job. You've been flexible. You've been resilient. You've been patient. And so today we get to celebrate.
All right, let's make some noise for our class of 2021 seniors!
Yes!
We have so much to celebrate again. But to get our 2021 SLP year-end celebration started, let's all please stand up, one for our national anthem, and then you'll remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance as well.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And against red glare
Please remain standing for our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated, and please a big round of applause for all of the men and women who serve our country, faithfully keeping us safe and protecting our freedoms each and every day. And a big shout to all of our seniors who are going to join our United States Armed Forces. Thank you in advance for your service to our country. We appreciate you.
All right, let's do one more big round of applause for our parents, all of our Savannah-Chatham County Public School System, staff, team, teachers, faculty that are here today. We've got people from City Council, from the media. We are so thankful that you could join us this morning. But before we get started,
Let's take a
we
little
need
attendance.
to see who's in the house this morning. All right, Beach High School, make some noise.
Yes, Beach.
Bulldogs sound good.
Groves High School, where y'all at this morning? All right, Groves, all right, we hear you, we hear
All right,
you.
where are my Island Sharks? Make some noise, Sharks.
How about Jenkins High School? Where's Jenkins this morning? Yes, Jenkins, yes, Jenkins.
Good morning, Johnson High School. Y'all make some noise.
All right, let's hear from New Hampstead this morning. New Hampstead, where you at? There y'all go, there you go. They made the bus.
Good morning, Savannah Arts Academy. Make some noise.
How about Savannah Chatham E-Learning Academy? Yeah,
Back row, we see you, back row. Savannah Early College, I know you're here. Make some noise.
How about Savannah High School? There you go, Savannah, represent. That's what you do.
Winter Forest, make some noise.
And how about Woodville? There we go. Yes, Woodville Tompkins.
All right, where's my class of 2023? Sophomores, make some noise.
All right, they're getting there. They're getting there. They didn't have a full year. They're getting there. How about our juniors, class of 2022?
And of course,
Let's hear from our seniors, 2021. We got about 3 weeks left, 4 weeks left. 2 weeks? Oh man, y'all ain't excited enough to be 2 weeks out.
they pick up their stuff next week.
Oh, listen, we getting ready. We got dates in mind.
Right, we pick up next week, right? Curbside pick up next week. Graduation the week after.
Are we driving through?
Drive through and walks.
Oh, okay. I got to pull up somewhere and see them graduate.
All right, community advisors, let's make some noise one more time, please, for our community advisors. Teacher advisors, we love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you do. And now that we know that everyone is here, including virtually, parents back there and family,
Everyone watching on YouTube, we're glad to have you.
would you like to win some prizes? Would you like to go home with some fabulous prizes this morning?
See, they don't want prizes.
Y'all
They're
don't
good.
sound-
They don't want anything. They're good.
Who wants prizes, y'all?
All right, let's go see what we got. Let's see what we got.
So we're gonna play a little mystery game too that you don't know. There's one prize that's hiding. So Mr. Ron is gonna tell you everything that's down here, and then you can choose from what's in his pocket too.
So we've got a lot of let's get up and move. Let's have some fun. We got the sports combination here. Everyone representing the state of Georgia, cornhole. We got a outdoor water thing. We got the hat, the towel. There's a life preserver because we're gonna let you do something a little dangerous. We got the stand-up stand-up paddle boat. We got the beach day with the picnic basket, water bottle, cornhole, 2 chairs, one laying down, but it's your chair too. We got the active, the new Fitbit right here, the weights. Oh my God. We got the yoga mat. We got more weights in the bag that I can't pick up. We got the whole beach buggy with the 4x4 wheels on it. We got the little protector for your cell phone so it doesn't get wet. Everything you want, put some stuff in there I ain't gonna tell you all about till you win.
So what do you guys want first? Which one do you want first off the table? What would you like? What would you like? What would you like? Fitbit? You want Fitbit? The Fitbit? Okay. Which one? The beach set. Fitbit?
You want the
beach set.
card.
Which one do you guys want first over here?
Let's
Fitbit?
Start with the beach set. Let's start with the
Beach
beach set. Let's start with this.
Should we start with the beach set or what's in Mr. Ron's pocket?
Ooh. Y'all don't even know what's in my pocket. You might get a handful of lint.
It could be $100 of, $200 of Pocket. We're going with pocket. Pocket first. All right, Mr. Ron. Let's go.
It might,
with
it might
what's in
be
the pocket
$8 to
first.
Chick-fil-A, to be honest with you.
Tell him what's in your pocket, Mr. Ron. Tell him what's in the pocket.
Nope,
Please.
nope.
Pretty please. That was
Because they may not want it. They may want the beach set. You don't know. I'm going to let them pick. Here you go.
okay. So if we call your name, make sure you come up front so we can snap your picture and all that good stuff as well and claim your prizes. All right, our first winner from class of 2022,
All right, juniors. All right, juniors.
Savannah Arts Academy. Twanai Vo. Twanai Vo, are you here? All right, we'll make sure Twanai gets what's in the pocket.
Oh, no, the next person gets to choose because she's not here to pick.
Okay.
So that's the beach set.
Replace
beach
it?
set. Yep.
Okay. All right,
Let's
reset.
go.
Next.
Our next
Here we
winner,
go.
our next winner. All right, let's go to the Fitbit. Somebody wanted the Fitbit. Let's go to that.
All right, class of 2021,
All right, seniors. All right, seniors.
Windsor Forest High School,
All right.
Trent Tate. Come on down, Trent. What? Class of 2021. Hey. Get
All
there,
right, so-
Mr. Ron.
All right, so Trent, you get the whole weight set. You get the bag, there's equipment in here, the yoga bag, you get the weights, you get the Fitbit, or you can have what's in my pocket. You want what's in my pocket? Can't tell you. You gotta pick. All right, he wants what's in the pocket. Here's what Trent Tate's gonna win. Trent Tate's going shopping. You like that? So how about if I give Trent $100 to Tanger Outlets?
More.
Okay. 200 to Tanger Outlets.
More.
All right, y'all getting greedy. Trent's getting $300 to Tanger Outlets. Congratulations. There we go. $300 to Tanger Outlets. It's end of year. We're doing it big. Let's do one more prize. Let's do one more. All right, here we go. I think I want to do let's do the set in the middle.
Right here?
Yep, the whole
outdoor
going
equipment?
out, the whole outdoor thing, the lounge chairs, the cornhole, the picnic basket that's insulated. I'm loving this set right here. This whole thing's going.
Class of 2022,
All right, good year for the juniors.
Windsor Forest High School, Jordan Davis. Come on down, Jordan. Hey, Jordan.
There we go.
Yay! Make some noise for Jordan, y'all. Come on down,
Come on up, Jordan.
Whoa. Hey.
All right, so
Hey.
all this is you get the chairs,
Whoa.
you get the cornhole outfit, the frisbee, the water bottle, you get a hammock, and you get the picnic basket and the backpack. All that's gonna be yours, all right? So you can leave it up here for right now, but this is all yours. Y'all give one more round of applause for our winner. Congratulations to you.
Jordan.
Congratulations to you. There we go.
All
Get
right,
his
y'all,
name.
don't move. We're going to have more prizes for you to come. But now we're going to go ahead and turn this celebration over to the SLP graduate assistant, Miss Megan Polk. to
Give it up for
welcome
Miss
you To the year-end
Megan.
celebration and talk about our exciting event today. Welcome, Miss Megan.
Thank you, Ron and Mia. Let's give them a hand. Woohoo! That was awesome. Wow, $300. That's amazing. Okay, welcome back, SLP students. It is so great to see you all in person. To the juniors and seniors, this is the first time I'm actually getting to see you, not through a computer screen. So let's clap for that. Woohoo! And it's so great to finally be together. At this moment, I also want to give a shout out to the virtual students watching from home. We say hello to you. Thank you for joining in and tuning in. As Ron and Mia mentioned, today is a day about celebrating. This year, more than others, we have a lot to celebrate. We get to celebrate finally being able to be together. We will recognize some teacher and community advisors this morning, and most importantly, we will recognize our SLP graduating class of 2021. Woohoo! Yes. With so much to celebrate, I know today is going to be a great day. Back at kickoff, Mr. Chris reminded us that virtual events were only temporary, and we are here today, and what we are hoping will be the first of many new SLP in-person events to come. Last month, we were able to have our first in-person event with our sophomore students. So I want to take a moment right now and ask the sophomore students to stand up for a moment, please. All the sophomores, please. Yes, let's give them a hand. Since we never were able to give them an official welcome at SLP at kickoff, let's make some noise. Woohoo, sophomores! In your lime green, I love it. I want to thank the sophomores for sticking with us this year. This program is nothing like they thought it would be when they applied to SLP, but they have been committed, and we are all proud of them and look forward to more in-person events with y'all in the future. To our junior and senior students, you all have held on so strong this year. Last year, we had to stop SLP so quickly, and we were not able to finish the year out. Yet you stuck with us this year and remained engaged, and for that, we are proud of you all. Give yourselves a round of applause, juniors and seniors. Very good job. Last, but certainly not least, we need to show appreciation to our advisors. Yay, advisors, teacher advisors, community advisors. Yes, this past year has changed everyone's life in one way or another, but our outstanding group of teacher and community advisors remain committed to SLP and its mission, and we are forever grateful. Thank you, students and advisors. Since 2008, SLP has had the support of Savannah-Chatham County Public Schools to offer this program to thousands of students. Without the support of the school district, SLP would not be possible. This year included, they have been working side by side with us to develop plans to safely resume SLP events, just like we're doing currently at this very moment. So right now, I would like to invite Miss Ball Oliver to the stage and speak on behalf of the school district.
Good morning. Oh, good morning. So I bring you greetings from Dr. Levette, our superintendent. I'm Mrs. Ball Oliver. I'm the Associate Superintendent of Secondary School Governance, and we are so happy to be able to have you participate in SLP in person. We are grateful to Mr. Norwicki and Joy Key Smith. I will tell you, they came to me months ago with this idea. We haven't figured out how we can do this in person, and we can lead the way for the district. So thank you to both of you for doing that so that our students are afforded this opportunity. Thank you to our SLP advisors, our community business partners, and all of our parents for being here throughout the year to support you in this event. And again, congratulations to you. SLP is a wonderful opportunity, and we're just happy that we could continue. Hello and greetings to all of our virtual students that are out there watching. And I want to say a special shout out to the class of 2021. You are the reason that I am now working 14-hour days, but so happy to kick off your senior year next week with celebrations and provide you an in-person graduation ceremony. Gotta love it. So again, congratulations, enjoy, get those prizes, and celebrate today. Thank you.
Yay! Make some noise for Miss Ball Oliver. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. All right, so the next guest I'm going to bring up is an SLP student. Connor Kilkenny, are you in the house? Connor, come on down. That's perfect. Wait a minute, are you Aiden? Aiden Maxwell, come on up. Aiden, we're going to go ahead and... Connor, we got... Connor, are you... Okay, Connor's here. Come on up, Connor. Make some noise for Connor, y'all, from Jenkins High School. So Connor is going to introduce you to our guest speaker this morning and let you know who's going to be motivating you. You just want to... Go ahead.
Oh, good morning. One of the most compelling voices of our time, Byron V. Garrett, is chairman of the National Family Engagement Alliance, or NFEA, a nonprofit dedicated to transforming education through meaningful family engagement. Byron is the founder and chief visionary officer of the Valdisio Collection, a lifestyle brand consisting of clothing, watches, and fragrances. The former director of the Educational Leadership and Policy for Microsoft, Byron is a consulting author for Scholastic and released the Byron V. Garrett Social Emotional Learning Collection in 2017 to foster social and emotional learning in today's classrooms. Currently, Byron is an advisory board member for High Point University and the C.C. Peniston Youth Foundation. Named the Black Enterprise 100 Modern Men Distinction of the Route 100, Garrett has profiled and featured on a number of media outlets including Fox, NBC, Dr. Phil, USA Today, and The Today Show. Put your hands together and give a big SLP welcome to our keynote speaker, Byron V. Garrett.
Morning, good morning. There we go. Good morning. Oh, come on, you got to do better than that. Good morning. Now, y'all should be excited. Weeks of school left, so good morning. Y'all still not with it. Y'all don't want to be here today? What y'all class? Is that what we want to do? We want to be sitting. Y'all are part of a great leadership program. Put your hands together and be excited about something amazing you've been able to do. You know, you got friends and colleagues who, unfortunately, they thought they wanted to be in the program. I might need to get a different mic. I think I keep fading in and out. But we'll work on that. But this is what I want you to do for a favor. Do me a quick favor. Stand up where you are. Stand up where you are. Test 1, 2. There we go. Since we're all social distance right now, yep, if you're physically able, stand up where you are. I want you to look in this direction, look forward, look forward. Now I want you to glance over your left shoulder, glance over your left shoulder, glance over your right shoulder. Now I want you to turn all the way around and look behind you. And I want you to repeat after me. Say, everything that I've done up until this point has prepared me for where I'm going. Now turn back around. Now I know we all believe that we're superheroes, and rest in peace Chadwick Boseman and Black Panther, but this is the reality. You have 2 feet, is that right? If you're physically able, you have 2 feet in most cases, which means you've got 1 to be in the present and 1 to step forward into the future. Now, unless you defy human limitations, and you have some additional appendage that allows you to be in a third location, you don't have the luxury of being stuck in the past. Does that make sense? So you get to make a decision every single day the sun rises and every single day the sun sets. You can decide whether you want to have a foot stuck in the past, like 6th grade, 8th grade, 9th grade. You can decide if you want to stay focused on the present, or you can decide if you want to be in the present and step forward into the future. When you joined this particular program, you made a conscious decision that you didn't even know you were making. Does that make sense? You made a decision that other students like you around the country don't get to make every single day. You recognize, realize, and understand the value of what it means to be in a leadership program that prepares you not for yesterday, but prepares you for today, that's propelling you to tomorrow. Go ahead and take a seat. And so, for the time that I have with you today, I always start most of my conversations the same way. It's good to see each and every one of your smiling faces, partials and spaces, dentures and braces. Even through the mask, I can see all the way to the window of your soul. The old folks would say, if I look into your eyes, baby, I can see the window of your soul. I didn't know what that meant when I was a student. My grandmother would say that, and she would just be looking at me dead in the face. And I'm like, Grandma, that's kind of freaky. Like, no. Them eyes, one's over here. No, ma'am, I didn't say that out loud. There are many things you can think, but they should never leave your lips. Does that make sense? Repeat after me. There are many things I can think that should never leave my lips. And so I'm excited to be with you today. It's good to be back here in this particular city. Came down a few years ago and did the same program. Also came down and did some stuff with the District for Staff Development. You're in a good space because you're preparing yourself for what's going to happen long term. And I meet people around the globe all the time who don't recognize the value of the opportunity. I'm like Moneybag Yo. I can look at my watch because I got time today. And the reality, now don't repeat that because you can't do the rest of the lyrics. When you get past the first 5 or 6 words, your parents are going to stop. Just stop. And some of them are like, Moneybag Yo, yes, that's an artist name like Little Dirk, but we'll leave that right there. They will educate, for the adults who don't know, they will educate you later on. They're very well aware. But I mention that as I open up today because you have time on your side. You get to dictate, determine, and decide what the future will hold for you every single day. And so you get to make a conscious decision to figure out, how do I write my own story? How do I write my own book? How do I create my own chapter? I will tell you today that there is room at the top, but there's limited space. So RSVP, the call is for the competent, courageous, and prepared, the future academicians, teachers, preachers, businessmen and women, motivators, thinkers, people of substance. The call is for those who refuse to settle for less, which is not more, those who refuse to accept someone else's definition of who you are, where you're going, or how you will get there. In short, the wake-up call is for you. So you get to decide, how do you answer the call? You get to determine how great your life will be. You get to decide whether you live in Savannah the rest of your life or whether you will travel around the world and live out your wildest dreams and turn them into reality. Now, I don't know whether you'll sit in the State House or whether you'll sit in the White House. I don't know if you'll be sitting in a corporate boardroom or you'll be doing a surgery in the hospital. I have no idea. What I do know is that if the mind can conceive it and the heart can believe it, then the hands can achieve it, because it all begins in the mind, which means you get to decide. Every single day, you make a conscious decision for how the day will be. Before my feet hit the floor this morning, I made a decision what my day would be like. Even before I looked at a single text message, before I looked at any voicemails or heard any voice messages or looked at any emails, I made a conscious decision that today would be amazing, the same way I do every day. Some days are harder than others, but when I wake up, I know I got to get moving, because success waits for no one. And success does not happen overnight, but it happens over time. I guarantee you that. When you make a conscious decision and commit yourself, there is nothing that is impossible for you to get accomplished. Nothing whatsoever. Now, there will be haters, those folks that I call haters anyway, the people that they want to rain on your parade. They think that their life is better than. They think you not about it. And I tell folks, you just talking. Talk is cheap. I meet a whole lot of people that talk the talk, but I don't meet many student leaders who walk the walk. Does that make sense? And so today you get to decide. I got a question for you. If I were to give you free money, how many of you would take it? Just free money. What if I told you the specific amount is $86,400? Would you take it? You don't want to know if there are any stipulations. You don't want to know what you got to do to get it. I mean, you don't want to read the fine print? Well, newsflash, you should always read the fine print, but down at the bottom there is something. There is no free money. But in this case today, we're going to use that as an example. So if I gave you $86,400, you cannot invest it. This is the fine print. You cannot invest it, you cannot save it, and you cannot give it away. What would you do with it? Anybody? Yes? You would put it towards college, which is like an investment. So in this case, you get to be super selfish and do anything you want to do with the money. What would you buy? Anybody? Yes? You would buy a car? What kind? Just whatever? I mean, 86 grand, there are quite a few different types of cars you can buy. You know, you go out, you can't buy a Lambo or a Bugatti, but you probably can go get you a nice Benz. Now, if you get an S-Class, you ain't going to have no money to put gas in it, so it's going to be cute sitting in your driveway, but you ain't going to be able to drive it nowhere. I'm just saying. What else would you buy? $86,400, yes? You would buy an apartment building, so you would do real estate, which is an investment, so I just took your money back. Thank you. I got yours and yours, $86,000. We'll redistribute the wealth. What else would you buy? Being incredibly selfish, yes? You got to say it super loud so I can hear you. Somebody said they would buy land. That's an investment. What did you say, sir? I can't hear you. You would give it. That's giving it away. That's awesome that you all are so altruistic. It's super. It's one of those rare moments in time where you get to do anybody just going to go shopping. They just like, I'm just balling out. Yeah, Yeezy, I'm buying the entire collection. Ivy Park dropped, I'm buying every single piece. Beyonce thought she looked good, but I'm going to shut it down and show her how she should have looked in her Ivy Park. I'm just saying, that's just me. Since they have all gender now, it's for everybody. I was like, yeah, I ordered Ivy Park when it came in. It didn't look the same way it did on some of the other folks, but I looked good in when I got in the mirror. I saw one other hand. What would you buy? You would buy a Tesla. Okay, so you got a hybrid vehicle. Oh, you stepping into the current. Well, as you probably know, there is no bank in life. If there is that gives out free money, let the rest of us know. We will close this out now. We will meet you at that ATM and all stand in line to get our turn. But I will tell you that in life, there's no bank that gives you money, but there's a bank every single day that we all get the exact same quantity. Every single day the sun rises and every single day the sun sets, you get 86,400 seconds, and how you choose it or how you lose it is completely up to you. Whether you snap it away, chat it away, eat it away, study it away, work it away, play it away, however you spend the time, when it's all said and done, you cannot modify, change, alter, or correct anything that has happened prior to that particular moment. Does that make sense? And somebody once said, well, how do you understand the value of a year? You ask any student that's ever failed a grade, and they can tell you with certainty the value of a single year. If somebody said, how do you understand the value of a single day? On any given day, you ask somebody that's been diagnosed with some terminal illness and they've been given 3 or 4 months to live. If somebody said, how do you understand the value of something as simple as a month? You ask a mother who gives birth to a premature baby. If somebody said, how do you understand the value of 1 week? If you work a part or full-time job and you don't get your check on Friday, boo, that's the value of a week. And somebody said, how do you understand the value of something as simple as 1 single hour? If you ride the school bus, like some of your friends who got to school late and you overslept, and you see Mary running down the street all out of breath, that could very well be the value of something as simple as an hour, because the alarm clock, or for whatever reason, you didn't get going that particular day, and your whole day is in disarray all because of the hour that you overslept. Somebody said, how would you understand the value of a minute? I travel quite often, so when I go to the airport, I see it happen every single day in the airport that I travel, every single day. Somebody is running to the gate to get to the plane with 1 minute left, and the door closes, and when the door closes, they are not going to reopen it. Too bad, so sad. If the next flight is tomorrow, then you are stuck where you are. You like Cardi. I'm like, it's stuck, it's stuck, it's stuck, and it's up. But the reality is, there you are. And somebody said, how would you understand the value of something as simple as 1 single minute? The next time you watch some championship game, and you look at people who try to strategize on the sideline of a field or down on the court, and they're trying to figure out, and they take in the NBA, they'll take a television timeout. They get 2 minutes to figure out how to spend 1 second. That could be the value of time. And somebody said, how do you understand the value of a second or a millisecond? The next time you watch the Olympics next year and you see who takes home the silver, the bronze, and not the gold, that is the value of time. The amazing thing about it is that it doesn't matter where you live, it doesn't matter what you look like, it doesn't matter how much education you have, it doesn't matter how much money you have. We all get the exact same quantity every single day. You can't go and buy more time. You can have Bill Gates money or Mark Zuckerberg money or Jeff Bezos money, who founded Amazon, and if they were laying on their deathbed today, they don't have enough money to go and negotiate and buy more time. It is the one commodity that how you choose it, how you lose it is completely up to you. So you get to decide. And guess what? If you don't spend your time, everybody else will spend it for you. Anybody got those friends or so-called friends who literally will plan your entire day? I don't know what I want to do today. Maybe I just want to rest. Then they say, well, we're going to do this, 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 and this. I had a couple of those friends. We don't communicate no more because y'all are taking advantage of my time, and you're making a whole lot of withdrawals, and you're never making a deposit. And y'all do know that everybody who say they're your friend ain't your friend. So let me give you a quick tip. Sometimes you just have to move in silence until you reach your destination, because there are some folks who will try to disrupt your journey. They look like they're in the passenger seat along for the ride, but they're really sitting here plotting and scheming, trying to make sure that you don't get to your destination because they think their destination is more important. Does that make sense? I call them agitators and instigators. They're the folks that are fakes, phonies, and frauds. They look like they could be good friends. Some of them even look like family members. And you would think that they would always have your best interest at heart, but at the end of the day, you have to make a conscious decision for how your life will unfold. I was telling students yesterday when we were in Brunswick, so I grew up in a town similar to Savannah, a little bit smaller at the time. Now it may be similar size or a little bit larger. Greensboro, North Carolina, home of the great institution, North Carolina A&T. Go Aggies if there happen to be any around. And I remember having conversations in middle school with my aunts about all the stuff that I wanted to do. And every summer we did the same thing for vacation. It was like the same boring thing that as far as I can remember, it's all we ever did. We went to Myrtle Beach every single year. And I'm like, is there not another beach? Like, I've seen water on these movies and I've seen waters in these magazine ads. I've seen all this stuff. The water in North Carolina does not look like this blue water that I see. I don't know where in the world. At the time, I didn't know where in the world it was, but I'm like, why can't we go to this beach? And my Aunt Jackie looked at me and said, oh, you think you're going to be able to travel and just do some stuff? Yes, ma'am, I am. Well, where do you think you're going to go? I'm going to go to Italy, and I'm going to see if the Leaning Tower of Pisa really leans. Oh, you think you're going to go to Italy? Yes, ma'am, I'm going to go to Italy. Do you speak Italian? No, but I've been to Olive Garden. I can order pasta primavera. I can order bolognese. I know what I'm talking about. Food is a universal language. And my Aunt Margaret then chimed in, because, you know, there's always somebody else that got to add their 2 cents. Oh, so you just think that you could just going to get a passport and get stamps and go places? Yes, ma'am. Well, where else you think you're going? I'm going to go see if the Eiffel Tower is really the Eiffel Tower. And I don't mean the one in Las Vegas. I'm talking about the real Eiffel Tower in Paris. Same question. Oh, do you speak French? Actually, oui. Parlez-vous français? Comment ça va aujourd'hui? And my Margaret going to look at me and tell me, boy, I don't even know what you're talking about. Don't be speaking to me, cussing me out in some foreign language. I'm like, Aunt Margaret, that is not what you sure? Yes, ma'am, and you take a step back just in case. Just in case. I tell you that because there's no way I could have ever envisioned sitting in middle school or sitting in Greensboro or in Seneca, South Carolina, where I finished high school. I could not have told you exactly how my life would unfold. I could not have scripted and written it out as if I was doing some reality TV show for it to end up the way that it did. So when I was sitting in front of the Leaning Tower of Pisa in Italy, I decided that I would get me a cone of gelato, which is an Italian ice cream. I'm sitting here, I'm having a good time. And my aunts, I'm going to send them a selfie. Like, this is me, boo. Y'all asked me where I was going. I'm not going to ask you. I'm going to show you. I can show you better than I can tell you. Sometimes you need to move in silence till you get to your destination. I'm just saying, everybody is not always trying to go in the same direction that you're going. Does that make sense? So you get to decide that. And then when I was sitting in front of the Eiffel Tower, I walked far back enough that if you saw the picture, I was able to capture it within my fingers and put it over my shoulder. I tried to act like I was eating it. I was just clowning. Because out of my friendship circle and people that I know, didn't nobody else go to the Eiffel Tower. They didn't go to France. But I tell you that because you can make a conscious decision to do something different. If the mind can conceive it and the heart can believe it, then the hands can achieve it. It all begins in the mind. And I've been fortunate to do some amazing things, work with some amazing folks, politicians and entertainers and athletes and educators and school leaders around the world. But it's because you make a conscious decision to do that. You do. That 86,400 seconds, how you choose to spend it every single day is up to you. One of my favorite poets is Matthew Sharp. He said, "Isn't it strange how princes and kings and clowns who caper in sawdust rings and common folk like you and me are builders for eternity? For each is given a bag of tools, a shapeless mass, a set of rules, and each of us as life is flown must either build a stumbling block or a stepping stone." So I don't know what you're going to do from 10th grade to 11th grade to 12th grade and beyond. I have no idea. I know that you're destined to do something amazing because that's who you are. You don't have the luxury of being average. You have accepted the invitation. You have reserved your space at the top. Average is top of the bottom, bottom of the top, somewhere stuck in the middle. And I don't know about you, but average just doesn't work for me. I didn't want to be in Greensboro and in North Carolina or South Carolina my entire life. My mom keeps saying, "You going to move down here?" No, ma'am. Nope, I will come visit you as much as you want me to outside of COVID. You can come see me in D.C. where I live, right outside of D.C. in Maryland. But Mama, I can't do it. It just doesn't work for me. I have a global mindset. I need to be near an international airport. I need to be around some things that are happening. I don't need to have to drive 3 hours to go see a show. Like, that just doesn't work. That's always been my belief system. And I tell you that because there are a whole host of folks. I remember when I was going to go to college and my dad said, "I'm so excited we've decided to major in engineering. This is going to be awesome." And I said, "Well, we didn't decide to major in engineering. I'm not going to major in engineering, Daddy. That doesn't work for me. Mathematics and science are not my specialties. Those courses are early in the morning, and we both know that I don't like to get up." And my dad was like, what you mean? Engineers make X amount of dollars. You can do chemical engineering, mechanical engineering, metallurgical engineering, civil engineering. And I said, or no engineering whatsoever. Oh, so you just going to disrupt the plan. Well, is it a plan for your life or a plan for my life? Because maybe you should go to school and go back and become an engineer. I'm just saying. I didn't quite say it that way. You know, I keep moving, taking my distance just in case. And as I was sitting there having that conversation, my dad said, but this is the best path of success for you. I said, is it the best path of success for me or the path that you want for me? Because those sound similar, but they're very different. And my mother finally leaned in and said, well, what do you think you want to do? I said, I don't know, but I'm going to run somebody's company. I'm going to run some organization. I don't want to work for other people. Engineering just is not my thing. I don't want to build a bridge and have it collapse. That's not my skill set. The little Tinker toys, all that kind of stuff, I can't do that. Nope, that's not me. Minecraft, nope, that ain't even going to work, even though that's technology. I can't do it, boo. Nope. So you have to determine what is your passion. Oprah Winfrey put it best when she said, success is where preparation meets opportunity, which means you need to make sure that you're ready for the moment because the door is going to open. And when it does, you need to be prepared to walk right through it. And I've seen people go from Luxury Avenue to Losing Lane and Losing Lane to Luxury Avenue, all because they make a conscious decision to do something different so that their life can begin to change. So I don't know what that's going to be for you. And some of you right now are thinking, I'm not sure what I want to do, but I want to do something amazing. And you will. I will tell you that you've got to spend the time to figure it out what really is going to work for you. What's your passion project? Now, the only thing about pursuing your passion, I'm going to be brutally honest, which was my dad's partial point, which is if you do the thing that you love doing, it's highly possible that you may not make a whole lot of money doing it. It's kind of interesting that you can be a famous painter, but you're more famous usually after you're deceased and gone than you are when you're alive, which means you have to then decide what are the things that I really value in life. And when I was sitting where you sat, money is what I valued. I valued stuff, all the things that I could see that I did not have. And then you realize when you start acquiring a whole host of things, you got a whole bunch of stuff, but you can't carry any of it behind your coffin on your final resting day. So you get to decide what things become most important. So my mom was like, well, what are you going to do? I said, I'm going to run something. I said, but money is really important. She was like, but Byron, money? I was like, I know money is the root of all evil. I said, but you can't live in this country. You can't live or die in this country without it. If you want an oxygen tank on a plane, then you got to pay a fee to take it on there. I'm just saying, you got to have money just to breathe well. And so you get to decide right now, every day. Every day you're grinding it out. Every day you're pushing harder and harder. Every day you're hustling. Every day you're trying to make a decision to figure out how do I make one step and put one foot in front of the other so that I'm moving forward and not moving backwards. And there are a whole host of folks. They will try to ear hustle your conversation. They'll try to speak negativity into your life and into your mindset, trying to get you off game, get you off course, redirect you or misdirect you on purpose. But you're wise enough to know the difference. You have the ability and skill set to commit yourself to make anything happen that you choose to. If the mind can conceive it and the heart can believe it, then the hands can achieve it because it all begins in the mind. I was working with a young lady I met in college. I talk about her from time to time. If you know the recording artist Fantasia, I met her when she was super, super young. And I had started this career where I would consult with folks on how do they change their voice or how do they become professional speakers, how do they modify their language and tone to be more commercial. And I was talking with Fantasia's mom, and she had just won American Idol. I was living in Phoenix at the time in Arizona, and we were bringing her out to do this big show. And her mom said, Byron, I need your help. And I said, what's going on? She said, you know, baby can't read. And I said, what you mean? She's been on a whole TV show like for months at a time, and she won. What you mean she can't read? Like, I'm not following you. It's like, no, she is functionally illiterate. I'm like, huh? What are you talking about? She won American Idol. She was like, you're not listening to me. And so we paused for a moment, and I said, okay, tell me exactly what you're saying. She said she's just not there academically. We need to work on some things to improve her skill set so she can be in the game for the long term. So Fantasia does her first tour, album comes out, breaks all these records, does all this amazing stuff, start working together, then finally she gets casted in this role on Broadway for the show The Color Purple. And if any actors in the house, any thespians, folks act, you've been in school plays or productions or church plays and productions. So usually there are a lot of words involved in the script. Where for a Broadway production, it can be quite extensive because you've got to read the notes in the margin about where your cue point is and your station and your mark. then you got to know your particular parts and where you come in and where you exit and who else is going before you and who comes after you. And sometimes you got to know the line right before you to know when your cue is. So for somebody who has a limited ability to read, it can be incredibly challenging. Dedicated and committed 6 months getting ready for the role of just totally knocked it out the park, but committed herself to changing her life and her mindset because she said, I can be better and I can do better because my daughter needs to know that it's actually possible and that it's never too late. I tell you that because I meet people who've gone from Luxury Avenue to Losing Lane and Losing Lane to Luxury Avenue every single day. They make a conscious decision to commit themselves to make things better and to make it work. One of my mentors in life, Dr. Maya Angelou, put it this way: I did then as I knew then. Now that I know better, I do better, and because I do better, I live better. And my hope for you is that every single day you're living better, just a tad better every single day. That you're not retracing historical issues that have happened, that you're not having to revisit pain and trauma or things that you've overcome, because the power in overcoming and moving forward is the fact that you've already overcome that. Now you're moving to a different space. You're going into a different location. You're transcending what we thought was going to happen to make it be something that we didn't even know was actually possible. I started a clothing line in 2014. And we did our first fashion show at Hollywood in 2015. And when I say move in silence, I didn't tell my spouse at the time, I didn't tell my parents, I didn't tell my best friends, I didn't tell my squad, I didn't tell a single person except for the folks that were working with me on the project. Because I had never done anything in fashion, but I'm like, I got a pretty good eye. I know what stuff that I like. I know how much money I spend, and I'm tired of paying these other people's stuff and wearing their stuff and posting it, and I ain't getting no money for it. So let me see if I can create my own stuff. If nothing else, I'll save the money by just buying my own stuff. And so when I did my first show, I remember calling folks saying, hey, I'm working with this brand called the Valdisio Collection. We're doing a show in Hollywood, and we're going to have this big old party, and CeCe Peniston's going to come out, and Elle Varner's going to come sing Refill, and I think you all should look to come out. And so I have set this whole thing up. I've rented this house in the Hollywood Hills, this mansion that I couldn't buy, but I can rent it for a day, that kind of situation, through Airbnb. And as I was sitting there, my friends came in town, and they were like, well, you know, you seem like you're super busy. I was like, yeah, we got to get this show together, and I'm going to see y'all at the show. And I left. I left like early in the morning to go do the model fittings. They had no idea. They just thought, you know, oh, well, you're a brand ambassador for them. Oh, this is pretty cool. We get front row seats to a fashion show. We didn't have to pay. We just had to get to L.A. This is cool. And so the show starts, the lights go down, the models come out, and if you've ever seen a fashion show, unless you're a major fashion house like Dolce & Gabbana or Versace, shows are relatively short. My show was exactly 18 minutes. As the models are going down, and if you've seen a fashion show, the designer is the last person that gets to walk out. So I walk out at the end in this huge, long, flowing, like, cape that we have designed, and all of my friends are just sitting there like, and I'm like, did none of you ever think my name is Byron V. Garrett? You didn't bother to say what's the V stand for? And they were like, let me guess, Valdisio. So then we go back and do this big old party. I tell you that because I had no idea that I could have a simple idea that could turn into something totally different, that I would make fragrances and watches and clothes and shoes. Had no idea that it was actually possible. I mean, I knew how I could press T-shirts like I did in high school for the football team or for the party or for the different events we had for the pep rally. But I had no idea that I actually could commit myself for a period of time to bring something like that to scale and then have an entire international following and make money doing it. So here's a tip for you. Find something in life that you love doing that you would do it for free, but do it so well you get paid for it. Find something in life that you love doing that you would do it for free, but do it so well you get paid for it. And so as I get ready to wrap up, there are a couple things I'll say in closing. As much time as you spend on social media, if you're on Snap or Twitter or TikTok, whatever, I would encourage you to make sure that you recognize, realize, and understand that what you put online lives forever, whether you think it does or not. I don't care if you can swipe up for vanish mode. I don't care if you can send a time bomb and then it erases. People who are savvy, who do this for a living, can find anything that you've ever posted if they're really looking for it. So please make sure that the person that we see online matches the person that you really are. There are a whole lot. I'm on Clubhouse, if any of you all are on, and I listen to people all the time, and I'm like, like, is this a real social media app or really talking about leadership stuff, or people just sitting on here flossing and stunting like they got so much going on? Because then I read the bio and I'm like, but you ain't did nothing. How are you going to be a consultant and tell somebody else what to do when you haven't started a business? I just pause. I pose those questions. And so for you, I will tell you that anything you do in life, please be conscious of your entire image and your brand. You are your brand. People speak good and bad about you before you arrive and after you leave. And you want people to be able to say amazing things like you are consistent, you are dependable, you're on time, you follow through, you do what you say you're going to do. You're smart, you're savvy. And you can defy every single stereotype. You can defy every single idea that somebody else holds, thinking that they know who it is you are, and you get the ability to amaze them every single time. The last story I'll tell you, I was working on a movie set, doing some stuff, and one of my favorite actors is Will Smith. It was Will's film, and I'm sitting here, and I'm in the room, and, well, he doesn't have like a regular trailer like most actors that you see. Like, he's got basically just almost like a little house, a little bungalow on the set. And as we're sitting there, I'm watching all these people come in and out, in and out, in and out. Manicurists and pedicurists came in. And I'm like, oh, guys can get their nails done? Oh, okay. I just thought, you just go ahead and bite the little piece off and you keep it moving. Like, that's what guys do. But I'm sitting there, I'm like, Will Smith got a manicure. Okay, I guess I can get a manicure. Cool. So I'm watching this. The barber comes in, trims up the fade, makes sure it's tight the same way it was the day before. It's got to look exactly the same for the shots. Person comes in, talks about wardrobe. Hey, Will, stand up, turn this way. We need to pinch this. Okay, we're going to cinch this. This isn't fitting right. You done ate a little too much today. You got an extra roll, so we're going to have to do this way. And they're going through this. And I count. There are 12 people at one time. Their sole focus is to figure out how to make sure he can be the best person he can be in that moment for the character that he's playing. And I'm just like, man, this is amazing. It's Will Smith. And I'm like, Will look all right. I mean, he must look all right. He married to Jada, and Jada fine, so Will must look all right. Like, I'm doing the, context clues. So as I'm sitting there, and I'm just like, and I don't know what it's like when you wake up in the morning, but when I wake up to get ready to go to work or go do anything, I don't have 12 people in my closet saying, hi, Byron, let me help you fix this. And it's just me and the mirror. And sometimes the mirror ain't clean, and sometimes it's the sniff test. All right, I'm good. And I walk on out the door, depending upon how much time I got. But as I'm sitting there in that moment, and I'm like, man, you play all these iconic characters on film and on TV. Like, this is so amazing. But I realize also in that second, Will is great at being Will Smith, and he can portray and bring a character to life, but those are characters because he's acting. He's like, well, B, what'd you learn today? I said a very simple thing. Nobody can beat you being who you are. Because you are Will Smith, you're an amazing actor, but if you try to be Byron Valdesio Garrett, I will shut you down 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, because you only lose in life when you try to be somebody that you're not. He's like, man, that's the message. Try to tell people that all the time. They don't get it. They think they want to be somebody else. Be you. That's your superpower, being who you are. Nobody else was designed and directed to be you. So I'm going to leave you with this final thought from the very first book I wrote called The ABCs of Life, and it goes this way. Take the A to accept the challenge. Take the B to believe in the cause. Take the C and know that the choices you make, not the chance you take, determine success in life. Take the D to define yourself, develop your own goals and objectives. Take the E to expect failure, but also expect success. Take the F to fight on, be faithful, and finish whatever it is you start. Take the G to gravitate towards positive, successful people for the right reason at the right time. Take the H and harness everything within you, not to be rich or famous or wealthy, but just to be happy. Happiness is something money can afford. If it was, it'd be traded on New York Stock Exchange. Take the I to initiate the process, to get involved, to learn how to, and every now and then, just let it all hang out. Take the J and know that jealousy gets you nowhere, but you must always justify your actions. That's why you take the K to keep on keeping on and kick those negative habits and negative folks to the curb. Take the L to learn how to learn, so you still learn something new every single day. And then if it is important, you can think the great M for more money, more money, more money. But there's this great song that says the more money you have, the more problems you will see. That's why you measure your worth based upon what's inside your head and heart instead of what's parked in your driveway or hanging in your closet. Take the N to never, never, never say never. As you take the O to organize your life and order your steps. Take the P and do me a personal favor. Put first things first, but always practice whatever it is you preach. Take the Q and quit quitting. Quitters never win and winners never quit. Take the R to respect people based upon their skills, talents, and achievements, and respect them on nothing else. Take the S and stay strong to your values and beliefs and don't sell out to your friends or even your family. Take the T and travel the long road to equality because we still have a long ways to go. Take the U to utilize your network or someone else's to do well in life. Take the V to visualize it. Only when you see it can you be it. Take the W and work, 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 till all your work is done. And my personal favorite letter of the alphabet is the letter X, which stands for X-ray your own life for improvement. Not mine, your friends, your colleagues, your cousins, Pookie, Ray Ray, Boo Boo, Humberto, anybody else. X-ray your own life for improvement. In other words, you have 24 hours in a day. 12 hours to mind your business, 12 hours to take care of your business, leaves you 0 time for anybody else's business. X-ray your own life for improvement. Take the Y and yield to opportunity, and above all things, take the Z to zealously strive to achieve. Those are the ABCs of life, and I'm Byron Garrett, speaker for life. If not now, then when? If not you, then who? Thank you all so much, and have an amazing, amazing day.
SLP, make some noise for Mr. Byron Garrett! Yay! All right, he broke down the ABCs in a whole new way. I would also give the X to DMX. Y'all, without further ado, we have some very special awards and recognitions because today is all about you. So to get us started in these awards and recognitions, join me in welcoming SLP Program Director, Mr. Chris Nowicki.
I wish I could rock to that beat, but we know I have no rhythm, right? You all know that. Thank you, Miss Mia, and thank you, Byron. And SLP students, I have missed you all. Anybody missed me? Anybody? I got a few takers. Thank you. You're a little energy down there. Thank you. I can't tell if she's like, yeah, I missed you, Mr. Chris, or she's just, if it's hot. So it is hot. But hey, it's worth sitting in this heat than staring at a computer watching SLP. Isn't that better? That's right. And sophomores, I didn't get to speak to you at session number 4 last month, but it is so good to see you all. We cannot miss you in those bright green shirts. But thank you all, and congratulations to you all again for being part of SLP. And I promise you, we've got much fun days ahead in SLP throughout the rest of your experience in the program. And that all starts right here today with Back Together for SLP, a year-end celebration. So we're to one of my favorite parts of the event. We're going to recognize several of our students and advisors tonight with several special awards. And we're going to start with our SLP Student Excellence Awards. So each year we recognize one student from each school and each grade level, just the way your breakout groups are set up. And what we do, these students are nominated by their teacher and community advisors, because those teacher and community advisors, they're with you the most. They see you in the sessions. They lead you in the sessions. They get to see, how the awesome leaders that you all are becoming. So these awards are nominated by our advisors. And really what they are to demonstrate is your growth in leadership this year and seeing how you are using what you've learned in SLP and applying it to your each and everyday life. So we have awards for each of our groups. In just a moment, Ron and Mia are going to come up and call out our awards winners. If you are here and joining us in person today, I ask you to come forward and get your award from me. And then if you're not here, if you're watching us virtually, don't worry, we will get your award to you. So I'm going to ask Mr. Ron and Miss Mia to come forward as we recognize our 2020-2021 Student Excellence Award recipients.
Yay! All right, parents and crowd will need your applause and participation when we call these names down as well, so bring the energy. Let's start with...
From Beach High School, our sophomore winner, Jacinda Wolford.
Yay!
Our junior winner, Andrell Schulman. Andrell. And our senior winner, Jamia Frazier.
Congratulations to all of our Beach High School winners. Next, Groves High School, make some noise. From the sophomore class, Kari Manning. Come on up, Kari. Yay! Come on down. Make some noise for Kari. From the junior class, Groves High School, Janaya Smalls. Come on up, Janaya. And then from our senior class, Girls High School, Angela Wesley. Yay! Congratulations. Yay, yay.
From Islands High School, our sophomore winner, Madison McCurry. Our junior winner, Christopher Aceves. And our senior winner from Islands High School, Kirsten LaFollette. There you go. We're celebrating excellence today.
All right, Jenkins High School, sophomore class, Aiden Maxwell. Come on up, make some noise for Aiden, please. Class of 2022 out of Jenkins High School, Brandon Parker. Make some noise for Brandon. Come on up, Brandon. And then class of 2021, a senior from Jenkins High School, Connor Kilkenny. Come on up here, Connor. Congratulations.
Great job, Jenkins High School. Now let's go over to Johnson High School. Congratulations. Our sophomore winner, Jaden Jones. Our junior winner, Aubriana Swinton. And our senior winner, Caitlin Hudson. Great job, Johnson High School. Congratulations.
All right, New Hampstead, make some noise. Sophomore, Michaela Gray. From our junior class, Sarai George. Come on up, Sarai. And our senior from New Hampstead High School, Laura Godfrey.
Congratulations to all of our New Hampstead winners. Our next school that we're going to call out is going to be Savannah Arts Academy. Make some noise, Savannah Arts. Our sophomore winner, Sheila Ginn. Our junior winner, Kinsey English. And our senior winner from Savannah Arts Academy, Jasmine Stansel. I said make some noise. There you go. Congratulations, Jasmine.
All right, Savannah Early College. Let's make some noise for sophomore, James Thompson. James, come on up. Come on up, James. All right, our junior, Jazzy Simmons. Come on up, Jazzy.
Congratulations.
And then our senior from Savannah Early College, Holly Hodge. Holly, come on up.
Congratulations to all of our Savannah Early College winners. Now let's go to Savannah High School. Make some noise, Savannah High. There we go. Our sophomore winner from Savannah High School, Kamari Newton. Our junior winner, Terrell Munson. And the senior winner from Savannah High School, Martino Buxton. Congratulations to all of our Savannah High School winners today.
All right, let's go ahead and go to E-Learning Academy. Sophomore, Emily Martinez, come on up. Windsor Forest High School. Sophomore, Leandria Jackson. Come on up, Leandria.
Congratulations, congratulations.
Yay, congratulations. Junior, Isabella Garcia.
Yeah. Great job, Windsor Forest.
Class of 2021, Eugenia Knight. Come on up.
Congratulations to all of our winners from the Early Learning Academy as well as from Windsor Forest High School. And now for Woodville Tompkins. There you go. Our sophomore winner, Albany, Washington. Our junior winner, Madison Johnson. And from the class of 2021, our senior winner from Woodville Tompkins High School, Janae Cummings. Congratulations to all of our winners. You guys have done an excellent job, and we're proud of each and every one of you.
As Janae makes her way to the stage to receive the award, make one more big round of applause for all of our award winners this morning. Congratulations, Janae. Congrats to each of you, and at this point, we're going to turn the program back over to Mr. Chris Nowicki.
Thank you, Ron and Mia, and congratulations to all of our Student Excellence Awards winners. Honoring and recognizing our students and outstanding advisors is one of the highlights of our year-end celebration. We'd like to highlight a few of our community advisors right now. Community advisors are volunteers to SLP. They give of their time, their energy, they leave their work, sometimes they leave their family, all students to come spend some time with you and make a difference in your life. And we'd like to recognize our community advisors for every 5 years of their service, and we've got several community advisors that have been with us even since day one. Today we're going to recognize several of our community advisors who've been part of the SLP program for 5 years of service. We're going to recognize them for 5 years of service today. If you're here and I call your name, if you'll please come join me on stage. But our 5-year SLP Community Advisor recipients this year are Mr. Willis Blake, Mr. Amelia Jackson, Mr. Brian Judson, Ms. Leandra McKell, and Marina Warren. If you'll come forward and receive your awards, please. One thing I'll say about Mr. Brian over here, this man loves to go out in the community and talk about SLP and recruit community advisors. So we appreciate him, like all of our other advisors, who go out and are always trying to recruit more folks to come be part of our fun SLP family. And students, as you see, come in today, they're a fun, energetic group of folks who are excited to see you and definitely be back together today. It's now time that we will recognize this year's recipients of the Jennifer Giffen Advisor Excellent Award. This award recognizes a teacher advisor and a community advisor who have made significant contribution, service, and dedication to the student leadership program. This award is named in honor of Miss Jennifer Giffen, who is a former vice president at Gulfstream, who her vision started the student leadership program right here in Savannah nearly over 13 years ago. Tonight we'll recognize one teacher advisor and one community advisor, and the winners will receive an all-expense paid trip to the National Mentoring Summit in Washington, D.C. this summer. We'll start with our community advisor. It is my honor to recognize as this year's 2020-2021 Advisor Excellent Award recipient. This man's been around since almost the very beginning of SLP, is Mr. Al Wright. So Mr. Al is here because he told me he had to step out and make a phone call, so we will surprise him momentarily because he might not have heard us right now, but I know Mr. Al is here today. We'll now move forward with our teacher advisor. Our teacher advisor 2020-2021 teacher advisor excellence recipient is from Windsor Forest High School, Miss Michelle Hooker. Congratulations to both of you and to all of our winners. We've now come to the part of today's ceremony where we're going to recognize you, our graduating seniors. Over the past 4 years, you have all dedicated yourselves to SLP. We, all of us at the SLP team and the advisor team, your school, your teachers, and your family members who are all here today, are so proud of each and every one of you. We have provided you with a network of supporters who have supported you. We've tried to mentor you. We've tried to teach you everything we think you're going to need to be successful when you walk across that graduation stage and into the world of your own. I know it's kind of scary in just a few weeks. We've taught you the skills that we think you will need, whether you're planning to go to college, go to the military, or go to the workforce right after you graduate. As each of you prepare for the next chapter of your life, I hope you will remember your SLP experience and how SLP played a part in your future and current success. In a few moments, each of you will come forward and you'll receive an honor cord that you'll be able to wear at high school graduation that so brightly resembles our SLP colors. And I hope this will be a remembrance of your time in SLP and what a bright experience it was, but more importantly, how it prepared you for your bright future ahead. You will also receive a certificate from your teachers that will congratulate you on completing the student leadership program. On behalf of all of us, we are proud of each and every one of you. Give yourselves a round of applause. Seniors, in just a moment, you're going to be directed to come to the stage. Inside that envelope in your seat was your name card. If you'll bring that with you, hand that to your teacher advisor when you approach the podium. So we're going to start with our Beach High School Bulldog seniors, and we'll start with Ms. Lysandra Wade, the teacher senior advisor from Beach High School.
Good morning. Again, my name is Lysandra Wade, and I am the Senior Advisor for Alfred Eli Beach High School, home of the Mighty Bulldogs. I'd like to introduce to you my fabulous seniors, Miss Jordan Brown, Miss Shanice Bush, Miss Jamia Frazier, Miss Tanaya Myman, and Jamisha Williams.
Good morning. My name is Sergeant Major Charles Johnson. I'm from Robert W. Groves High School, home of the Rebels. On behalf of our principal, Dr. Monique Robinson, we congratulate all of our seniors. Next, we have, before I do that, all of my seniors are JROTC cadets. Now we have Ricky Suave himself, Mr. Alex Ventura. The debonair, Jonathan Bell. I call her Miss Athletic, Ashanae Burns. Our battalion commander, the graceful Angelia Wesley.
Good morning. We're still in the morning. My name is Terry Sanford, Senior Teacher Advisor for Islands High School. And I'm going to introduce the graduating SLP senior from Islands High School, Kirsten Follett.
right, good morning. My name is Mr. Paul Sidney, Senior Teacher Advisor from Jenkins High School. The graduating SOP seniors from Jenkins High School are George Harrison, Connor Kilkenny.
Good morning. I'm Mrs. Tracy Richardson from Saul C. Johnson High School, home of the Atom Smashers, where our motto is to excel, not to equal. And our seniors are Caitlin Hudson, Vershante Perkins, Jemiah Simpson, and Samaya Brown.
Hi, I'm Paris Vins. I am the teacher advisor for New Hampstead High School. Maria Al-Hadami. Caitlin Jenkins. Kinaya Height. Jenna Lynn De Vega.
Good morning, I'm Trellis Payne from Savannah Arts Academy, and I'm going to be announcing, I believe, 4 of our graduating seniors. We have Miss Natalie Elgram, Miss Crystal Richard, Miss Sarah Schwegler, Miss Jasmine Stansel, and Miss Abigail Landers.
Hi, it's my honor to introduce the students of Savannah Early College High School. I am the senior SLP teacher advisor for Savannah Early College High School. Go Cobras! Holly Hodge, John Benet Lawrence. Okay, we have Rikayla Flournoy, Kayla Best, okay. Ivy Carter, Brianna Banker, and Helen Sun. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I bring you greetings from Savannah High School, home of the Mighty Blue Jackets. I want to introduce our seniors to you today. My name is Latoya Kelly Murray. I am the senior advisor for SLP and the senior coordinator for Savannah High School. Our first student is Janare Smith. We also have Martino Buxton. We also have Tevin Madison, who I will include, who's watching us virtually. And I want to give a shout out to our Savannah High School baseball team who was at the finals today. And we do have a senior, Terrell Munson.
Hi there, I'm Miss Michelle Hooker, sophomore advisor for Windsor Forest High School, standing in place of Mr. Gustavo Tovar, who is the senior advisor and who's unable to be here today. I want to introduce to you the senior class of Windsor Forest High School. We have here Elginian Knight, Yasmin Mojica, Tuan Pham, Nikira Shori, Michaela Jones, and the big winner, Mr. Trent Tate. And I want to congratulate Kaylin Brown, who is watching from home. Congratulations, guys.
Hello, I'm Leslie Magda, and we saved the very best for last, Woodville Tompkins. Here's our seniors. Janae Cummings. Madison Donaldson. Tynasia Guyton. Taraya Green. And Nyasia Johnson. One more, Dylan Roberts. Come on.
Y'all give all of our seniors one more round of applause, and to all of our seniors who may be joining us virtually today, congratulations. We will too make sure that you get your graduation cords so you can proudly wear those at SLP. Your graduation, your in-person graduations in just a few weeks. I was talking to Miss Ball Oliver, and I'm so excited for you all that y'all get to have an in-person graduation. Aren't y'all excited about that? Parents, aren't y'all excited about that? They got to see their babies. So I want to, I don't know if he knows the news this yet, but Mr. Al Wright is back with us, and his man just recently retired, but he has not slowed down one step. Mr. Al Wright has been with us for many, many years in SLP, and Mr. Al, you are our Advisor Excellent Award winner for this year. So Mr. Al, please come forward and get your award. Y'all give him a round of applause. Congratulations, Mr. Al. He always wanted to be in a pageant, I think. All right, I'm going to turn it back over to Ron and Mia. So, y'all still want to win some prizes? Yeah. I thought so. Ron and Mia, they are the prize king and queen. And I don't think we've not talked about this. Miss Mia is going to have a little girl, hopefully, next time. That's right, we haven't been able to be together. So when she called and told me, I was just so excited for her. What a wonderful mother she's going to be. I love how she told our Brunswick kids yesterday, how SLP students have always been her own. And I can tell you, I truly think she believes that. But don't worry, I think even when she has her little girl coming soon, y'all will still be like her own, but you're just going to move to second place. But I'm going to ask Ron and Mia to come back, and let's give away some more prizes.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Chris. You guys, you are the prize, and you already know that. You're so valuable. But these prizes are like the icing on the cake that you can
Just
show
a little
off to all your
something. Just a
friends.
little
Exactly.
something.
So what do we have left down there, Mr.
All
Ron,
right, so here's what we
please?
have left. We have our Fitbit exercise collection left. We're going to get active. We have our sports collection right here to celebrate the state of Georgia, the fine state of Georgia.
There's something very special in there, too.
There's something special in here. There's always
Yes.
something special when we do these
The
things.
Savannah Bananas, yep.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yep.
We announce that when they win it, because that's going to be special. And we have this wonderful kid here with the stand-up inflatable paddle boat. Everything you need, the beautiful straw hat I know you want to put on right now, the beach towel, the life preserver. We're ready to have a good time. Let's pick a winner. Who's going to win something?
Me.
All right, I heard 3 people said
All
me,
right,
so
what are
y'all
we giving
gonna
away
pick.
first here, Mr. Ron? What do we decide?
Let's do the Fitbits. Let's get the exercise stuff right.
I
So
think we
it
gave
is
that
the
away. We gave that one away.
No.
Nope, not.
Yeah, but
Okay,
this
perfect.
still available. We got the new Fitbit, the latest edition with all the new apps on it, the yoga mat, the light weights. We got some bands and heavier weights in there. Everything you need to get ready and get right and get tight. Let's go ahead and get that away. I'm sorry, I got caught up.
You're having your own hot girl
I
summer
was.
over
I was
there,
having a
Mr.
moment
Ron.
right there. It's like,
All right.
hey.
New Hampstead High School senior Jenilyn May de Vega. Presentation. Yay! Hey, make some noise for Jenilyn. You have a whole summer of activity right here, Miss Jenilyn.
All of this is going to be yours. If you want to get it afterwards, we'll just put your name on it so we know that this all belongs to you. Y'all give her one more round of applause.
Yay!
All right, so now I got to start moving around because I got to go from side to side now.
Okay.
All right, so our next prize, let's do the whole Georgia setup here because you get the super regulation cornhole. If you watch ESPN, you're going to be on ESPN doing your cornhole here with the regulation size board. You got your Atlanta Braves camo hat, the UGA socks. We got some Atlanta Falcon masks. We got the regulation football. We got the Bulldogs lanyard. We've got the Atlanta Falcons mug. And like Miss Mia said, what comes along with this is a gift card to the Savannah Bananas. You get to go to 3 games, you and a guest. So 6 total tickets to come check out your local Savannah Bananas. All right, let's make some noise for our local team. And of course, you get the Under Armour bag and you get the chair. How much can one person win? All right, here we go. Let's pick a winner right now.
Make some noise, y'all. Come on.
Here we go, here we go, here we go now. All right. Is there any group that needs to win? Who needs to win?
Everybody.
Oh, wow. Everybody needs to win. All right, make somebody right, Miss Mia. Make somebody right.
Okay. Class of 2023.
All right, let's go, sophomores. Let me hear y'all.
They're here, and they're
trying,
green.
they're trying, they're trying.
Savannah Arts Academy.
All right.
Wyatt Oswald. Come on down, Wyatt. Wyatt's been holding down the corner all day. See, we got you out of that corner, Wyatt, up here in front of everybody.
Never forgotten.
There you go. Make
So-
some noise for Wyatt, y'all.
All this is yours. All right, so we'll put your name on it. You come get everything after the program, all right? But take everything. 'Cause I can't take none of them play with me, all right? All right, y'all give them one more round of applause.
Yes. This is proof you cannot hide in a corner because we will call you out and we will get you up here.
That's when you're going to get called.
All right, so Laz, who knows how to paddleboard? Anybody
Any
know how to
paddleboarders?
We got some paddleboarders out there. You can
Stand up paddleboarding. Anybody would like to try it? Anybody want to learn?
So if you learn, see here you have the life vest. So just in
can't
case
go
you're like,
wrong.
I
Can't
don't
go
know how
wrong.
to stay on the board. I always fall off. So Mr. Ron, let's see who we're gonna hook up here.
All right, let's do it. And don't forget, you get everything in that bag too. The beach bag, the towel, the hat. We make you complete. All right, who's gonna win? Who's taking it home? Nobody? All right, we just hand it to somebody then. Nobody's gonna win it. Makes my job easy. I don't have to try and open this thing up again.
I like how you called it a boat. I was like, where are we gonna go in the boat, in the paddle boat?
I'm from New York.
More work.
We don't have those.
More work.
All right, here we go.
Uh-oh. All right. Class of 2022.
All right, juniors. All right, juniors.
Woodville Tompkins.
All right.
Osbale Velasquez Baradas. Osbale. Osbale might be watching at home.
One of our virtual winners.
All right, Osbale, congratulations.
Listen, we know we got your name. This is all yours. We're going to make sure this prize gets to you. And shout out to everybody watching us virtually today.
Yes, and thank you again, parents, family, everybody back there cheering on. We see you. Thank you for coming out today. It is so important that we acknowledge you. You guys, we are so, so, so proud of you. Will you do me a favor and just turn to one person next to you and say, I am so proud of you? One person, say it. I am so proud of you. All right, turn to another person and say, I believe in you. Say, I believe in you. Right, put it all over the place. All right, the next thing I want you to say to another person is you are going to change the world. You are going to change the world. Now, I want you to say to yourself, I am proud of me. Say it with me. I am proud of me. Say, I believe in me. And say, I am going to change the world. Let me hear it. Thank you.
It's me, made y'all do a lot of work. But it's important because you do need to understand. You got to be your own #1 fan. You got to believe in yourself when nobody else does. Even when your mind tells you, I shouldn't believe in myself, your heart has to tell you, I'm still the one that's going to do this thing that I believe is going to get done. What you have to understand is that you all were not brought into this program to be taught anything. We have not taught you anything in this program. What you have to understand is that education is not to give you stuff. Educo means to draw from within. All we've been doing for the last few years is open up the doors to what's already inside of you. We're not training you to be leaders. We're just convincing you that you are the leaders you need to be. This community, your schools, your neighborhoods, your families, the state, this country is changing, and we need you to move it. Don't sit back and wait to see what happens next. We need you to make what's going to be next. The newest inventions come from young people. The biggest innovations come from young people. And there's not been a major shift or change in this country, socially, culturally, that has not been led by young people. You all are the energy of this community. You are the pulse of this nation. And wherever we're going to go, you guys are going to be the ones to take us there. You are not the future. You are the present. Y'all ain't got next. Y'all are on right now. The question is where you want to take us. Where do you want to take you? Anything you want to do can be done, but you got to believe it. What Ms. May asked you to do, what she asked you to say, you need to say that every morning. Look in the mirror and say, if nobody else believes in you today, I believe in you. I know what you're capable of. I know what you can do. All the exercises Mr. Chris brought together for you, we weren't teaching you anything. We weren't putting anything into you. We were just opening up the door to what's inside of you. We were trying to unlock you. Every time we asked you to get excited, make noise, step outside of your character, we were just trying to unlock you. Because we know once that door to your greatness is open, then everything is possible. Nothing can stop you. Nothing can slow you down. Nothing can prevent you from doing whatever you want when you understand that greatness lives within. It's inside of each and every one of you. And now we've been celebrating you. We've appreciated you, but now we're challenging you. We need you to get up out of this place and go out into that community and be the leaders we knew you could be. When you were chosen for this program, we knew who we were getting. We knew what we were looking for, and we found it in you. So now we need you to go out and show the world that the leadership that this country needs is ready. That the leadership this state needs is ready. That the leadership this community needs is ready. Y'all ain't got to look for it. It's sitting right here in Memorial Stadium right now. And when we walk out of here, what this state needs is ready to go take charge. Who's ready to lead the change for tomorrow? Woo! Who's ready to go make a difference? All my leaders right now, I need you to make some noise. Woo! That's what SLP is all about. And it's been all about each and every one of you.
You're so valuable. We love you. We celebrate you. And go get out here locally. And as Mr. Ron said, all over the world. We cannot wait to see all the amazing things that you're going to do. And then we'll see the rest of you in the fall as well. To close this out and bring up some instructions, we'd like to welcome back, please, Mr. Chris Nowicki. Please
Y'all make some noise for Uncle Chris.
Our amazing SLP director.
I think I got demoted. Ron used to call me his twin brother, but now I'm his crazy uncle, so. All right, everybody. So in just a few moments, we are going to go to everybody's favorite part of the day, lunch. But before we do, we have a few announcements. And juniors and sophomores, whether you are listening at home or listening here, I would pay very close attention to one of my announcements. So a couple things. I'll talk about attendance. So this year, as I said, we are real excited. We think we'll be back in person, moving here on out. So we've been very relaxed with attendance this year. So I want to go ahead and prepare you that we are going to get in place our commitment next year for our sophomores and our juniors as you move up and our new sophomores coming in. So we will be going back in person. You will be expected to be at these SLP events next year, so you can too come across in a few years and graduate. So just go ahead and start thinking that that this is something that we're committed to you. You think about everybody when we came to your school. We promised you we would give you this great experience if you did three things. Those three things were you got to stay out of trouble in school, you got to keep your grades up in school, and if you come to SLP and you be there and you're present, you're engaged, that you'll have a life-changing experience. So As we get ready for next year, we'll have the calendar out probably even within the next week. Sophomores and juniors, go ahead and you'll be working with your teacher advisors when we start this thing off at kickoff in the fall and continue forward, that you'll have to sign a commitment form that you're going to be there and you're going to be engaged. So I just want to go ahead and let you know that now so we can continue to have great experiences in SLP. So sophomores and juniors, I'll actually start juniors and seniors. Last year we didn't get to have our SLP trips, right? We didn't. Those juniors, we didn't get to go to Orlando last year. Seniors, we didn't get to go to DC last year. Just that thing, COVID, really messed us up. But sophomores and juniors, I got some more news to share with you. We're not going to be able to take our sophomore trip this summer, and we're not going to be able to go to DC this summer. But I have some good news. We are going to be able to take a day trip together, all of our sophomores and juniors this year. So we're not going to get to do the overnight trips, but I am very, very excited that we do get to take an SLP experience trip this summer. Does that sound like a plan, juniors and sophomores? All right. Y'all want to know where we're going? I don't know. Just kidding. So we're going to take a day trip on Friday, June 11th, okay? Go ahead and tell, hey Siri, remind me on June 11th I've got a trip with SLP. But Friday, June 11th, sophomores and juniors, it's going to be a combined trip, SLP Savannah, sophomores and juniors. We are going to go to Charlotte, North Carolina for the day. Have y'all ever been to Carowinds before? All right, some of y'all have. I guess the clapping is good. So Carowinds, fun amusement park, water park there. We're just going to spend the day having fun. I think we all need to get out of town, take a breath, and have some fun for a day. So that's what this day is going to be about after the crazy year. We're really excited. So this trip is coming up fast, very fast, just over a month away. So registration opened this morning. If you go to the Discover SLP website, find Savannah Summer Programs, you'll find the registration link. I see some of you doing it on your phones as we speak. That's great. Y'all, the deadline to register is next Sunday, May 9th, okay? We've got to know how many folks are going. I hope you'll all go. To our students watching online, I hope you'll be signing up right now as well to our current sophomores and juniors. But we're really excited that we can just, after a crazy year, think we all need to get out and have some fun in a safe way. We've got lots of COVID safety measures that will be there. All of those will be listed on the website, and so you'll be able to see those. But we're going to keep you safe on the buses. Go to Carowinds, have fun in the water park, or riding roller coasters for the day on June 11th. So all of our sophomores and juniors, I hope you will sign up, because I am ready to go. I love roller coasters. And one more thing, anybody like roller coasters? I couldn't sleep the other night. I was so excited thinking about this. They have the tallest roller coaster in America at Carowinds. So if you want to all go scream together on that ride, we can all go do that together. But y'all, really excited about June 11th. Make sure you go sign up. Sunday, May 9th is the deadline. It'll close at midnight. If you wake up Monday morning thinking you're going to register on May 10th, you're not going to be able to register. It's going to be closed. So don't procrastinate. Go ahead and do that now. And we'll have some fun this summer. All right, so how we're going to dismiss to lunch. We know we have different groups of people that arrived in different ways today. So to help make sure we don't crowd the lunch area, I'm going to dismiss you in phases depending on which group you fit into. You can go get your lunch. You can come back here. You can go to the stands. But we are serving underneath there. There's two ways to get to lunch. We have two lines. If you're on the field, and you're on this side of me, you're going to go to the corner, go through that gate, and work your way underneath the bleachers, and you'll come back up in these inside areas, okay? Out and up. If you're in the bleachers when I dismiss you, same procedures. If y'all will not go out the two middle areas, if you'll go out to the ends and go down the ramps, go through the lines, and you can come back up, that'll just help us keep the line moving the same way, okay? So the first group is bus riders. If you rode here today on a bus from school, you can go to lunch first, okay? Y'all can go ahead and start heading to lunch. Teachers and students who rode a bus here, y'all can go ahead, go out the gates on the side. Everyone else, don't worry, there's not going to be a long wait, but we're just going to phase this for just a moment. So if you rode a bus, teachers and students, if y'all will head out, y'all can start going through the lunch line. Other students and other advisors and parents will dismiss you out to lunch in just a moment. All right, in just another moment, we'll dismiss our next group to lunch.